as possible for themselves. I guess they're gonna. At least they're not contested this time. At least they're not contested this time.
True, but they do have to go military, so feels bad, man. Now we don't know that yet, but let's see. There are quite a few teams though heading down towards the south. Seems like Mutiny opting to go towards Novo. You have Zenith helping towards the west side as well. And as you can see, with the plane being as far west as it was, I mean, everything west of Pochinki, I wouldn't assume to be taken by anyone, depending on how Zenith decides. But maybe they'll go over towards Therapy. I'm not sure. But if this circle goes anywhere west, I mean, it's going to be tough to play regardless.
Yeah, and actually, it's Besiktas Academy and Zenith were the two that clashed in the first game, and now we know that from that plane they can't get to that drop spot again. So obviously a little bit of a mix-up coming out there from these teams, but Besiktas Academy actually committing all the way into the military base, and there you go. There's the Stauber. Well, Stauber Sev. I'll just call him I don't give a, because obviously that is an acronym for.
We can just call him IDGAF.
IDGAF. Okay. Cool.
I didn't even know that was an acronym to begin with. I like to call him IDGAF.
Does actually land a barrel spray onto space. Will pick himself up the opening kill here. Another member, Semi, round to the south of him in the building, but he's going to fall back. Oh, no. Does get some more damage on.
Yeah.
Getting some range damage in with the Hollow SLR combo. So you can see one tap down in the... and actually, that's the other Besiktas actually falling apart elsewhere on the kill feed.
Debated.
Yeah, I was about to say things like somebody just died from falling in the hangar. I didn't know. But here you go now. Some more shots getting sent back and forth. Abdullah and Semi over the other side. And here you go. Looking for a headshot on that angle, but I'm going to find it. Going to pop the 3x on. Going to get blocked by his teammate, but still has a line of sight through there. Ruan looking to get aggressive on this, Toby.
Yep, one does fall. That's tackle on the other side. So finally something works out in the favor of AR1 as they find one of only 3 players alive. Now down to 2. Let's see once again. Planning on rotating west. 2 teams did. The remaining 14.
And they were the 2 that we said, Entropic and Team Brute.
Exactly. Everyone else thought, oh, there's space for me towards the east, right? Not quite so. Blaze again setting themselves up for a potential roadblock. They've found one already. Lassa able to get that one. And we got to go give a shout out to Lassa. They're playing their first day of the tournament. He right now is sitting just underneath Nixies in terms of being the kill leader for the whole tournament so far. Very impressive by him. Apocalypse, though, does get found. That tree is only going to cover you from so many angles, and unfortunately, that one wasn't one of them.
Yeah, now it's going to be really difficult for them to get this res off. Got to close a bit.
And Egg and Bacon, trying to see what he can find. Not a whole lot right now. Keanu, though, going for a spray. Unfortunately, not working out his way either. Fear Red Beard falls.
Bogdanilla there, closing that one out with the Scar. And Quantum can't get a break, it seems. So, no matter where they go, the M249 from Hanses coming out. Holographic on that. Doesn't get any damage onto Bogdanilla. Age of Bacon. Is that Age of Bacon? I love that name.
Egg and Bacon, yeah.
Okay. Right.
In Danish.
Okay.
Prones down in the open. Redsy wasn't Redsy for that one. He's going to fall. And despite losing one, they're doing what they can to try and hold on. But as you said, Quantum, man, they're finding fights wherever they go. I mean, had they just been able to win some of them, they would have been sky high in the leaderboards.
I mean, yeah, it's a good opportunity to get the kill points. They just haven't been able to capitalize on the team fights. As we do see, Who Are You dropping down to 2 members now. In a straight, I think.
Up to run across now. Without any smokes, without any nothing being utilized, that's going to be kind of suicidal. And now it does fall. Hanses able to get him down, sees a pixel, able to find it. And I guess that's a leeway into conversation we haven't really had today. And the potential power of the M249 now being able to find something up here. They heard the commotion, they heard the shots fired, and they want to see if they can get a piece of the pie. Jones pushing aggressively forward. Would be running into opponents anytime soon. You'd have to think Hanses is going to hear him at some point, but they're remaining quiet, at least for now.
And actually, you can see him just stood up next to the Wizard Tower. He's going to take a spray here from Jones. Going to finally get the last bullet connect. Justice going to help him out.
Ready.
No, they weren't. Keanu was over there just looting that body, and they got themselves down to Crossroad, Toby. So that Western wrap actually paying off for the 2 teams that opted to do it.
For sure. And yeah, couldn't have said it any better myself. It's interested, I mean, not surprised, but a little interested in seeing Brute opting to keep their players inside shooting range. Obviously, you can see them looking for people rotating further around west, but I would rather try and get more info on where you can rotate yourself than try and hold off other people with Crowley all the way down there. So I say that why not just stay, because the circle just came back to you.
Yeah, and actually this now is a circle that Entropic are going to struggle to get kills on. Nobody is going to be going towards them. Okay, the pigeons coming alive. The pigeons have evolved again.
Ooh, what are they now?
Back to penguins, I guess.
Is that just a meat?
What just happened?
Someone is not doing too well right now. He's driving a car. You dissed him. You called him a pigeon, and he just all for it. Why you gotta be so toxic?
I'm really sorry. I apologize to the penguins formally. Take this as my apology. It's not that deep. But they do manage to pick themselves up some kill points and get into the circle now. As we see the fight kicking off up towards the hangar. We've got domination in there. Actually, looking like they're going to take some casualties. Entropy trying to put some damage in from the south. Now you can see this should slow down a little bit. Relegate's in here. Kuhn has fallen inside. You can see that Dacia wedged.
Wait it out and make them make a misplay.
I mean, I like the... Oh, no. They're committed to going in.
Well, that's the other thing, right? Because they push out of the compound, yep, and there they fall. Because they push out of the compound, Penguins came over from behind and took the position. So they kind of force domination to go in and play aggressive. And unfortunately for them, it works out, but it's a scary thing to have to do, because it's so much easier being the ones just waiting inside, whereas to the guys outside are going to be, in the eyes of a lot of opponents.
Yeah, I think the key there, like you said, it's risky pushing in, but waiting out the smokes and making it easier for themselves to push in and clear that was probably the right decision. Definitely pushing in there and having a number of angles to worry about, coming into the building is the problem. Actually, Zenith have themselves some problems because Mutiny have actually backfilled the compound that they moved out of. And Zenith have opted to play the open terrain on the top of the hill. They are going to get a knock on to always rank 1. Abdullah will fall. But now you can see Mover getting the knock onto Nyx, and he will get flushed out immediately. And now Zenith need to have their head on a swivel and be worried about the flank from behind here.
Oh, it's going to be so damn difficult. There's literally not an open spot you don't have to fight for to get. Like, you cannot play anything in the open here unless if you play Southside Severny.
Hang on, Zenith have split.
It seems like Roth was pushed around. He was forced around, I think, down towards the position when they saw them push over the hills. That was the closest, I guess, area of comfort he could find.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't go down here, this kind of changes everything. Mystery's going to get the opening knock onto Oaksik, but I'm saying this now puts Zenith in a position where they can Zubulin might actually get this knock onto Flammy, though, as he comes past in the UAZ. Going to run out of bullets on 14, pulls out a Mini 14, trying to convert this damage. Doesn't get any tags on. The door was closed!
What are they hoping to achieve by pushing around and going down there? Now they lose Mystery as well. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening. Zenith has been making so many correct calls today, and in my book, that right there wasn't one of them.
No, Zenith were actually in a position there. If they managed to split Mutiny in such a way that they could have pinched, if they just managed to execute on that effectively, but looks like Mutiny are going to keep forward. Actually, Granular does fall to Kudri from distance. He will get flushed out as well, but we're going to look to close out these last 2 kills onto Zenith.
Oh, like
taking a cheeky little prone spot.
I guess the double.
Great work from Zuba. Yeah, really great work from Zuba. Let's come down, take a nasty little off angle they weren't expecting behind that smoke. As soon as it clears, open the right decision if they do want to commit to that. You have Entropy getting pushed up on by Lars. Actually going to get a nasty knock onto Faye. That's going to get the opening knock. Entropy did regroup. They were over at the Junkyard, Alamo, and the Shack. Hawkeye going to steal that one away. So Faye will go down to Entropic from the crossroads, and now that's going to give Laza the information that the third-party flush coming in, somebody else has got sight lines on that angle, not to push down and aggress onto this fight. They do have some utility to send down towards Entropy. Now it's going to be difficult for Blaze to really capitalize on Entropy's position.
Yeah, but again, you got to give it to Blaze finding points where there potentially were none. Go down, get the first knock on a kill, back off, and then now that fight is, I mean, you just evened it out, essentially, making the 3v3 fight, which is going to be arguably easier to take than it were before. If Laza can lob a Molotov in there through the small window, that would be absolute godsend.
I mean, if they can smoke themselves close enough, they've got the off angle. Somebody can over-peek them and cover that. But
yeah, exactly.
The problem is Entropy, as you said, have been forced to play around the Shack now with the third-party danger. And they know the Blaze is this close. They can't now aggress out of the Shack.
Let's see how things are going to fare.
Wait, this is Entropic pushing out of Crossroads to come and convert these kills. The molly goes into the Shack. That's going to be burning them inside. There you go. 2 kills coming out for double. You get the third flush as well. Team Brute and picked apart here. I did say Entropic would be in a position where they're going to struggle to pick up kill points. They're actually up to 7 already with 21 players alive left in this game. The last member of Team Brute probably going to fall to double as well. He's aggressively looking to hold him out.
Yeah, exactly. And Entropic having their first day today and already sitting at 37 points coming into the final one. So while it hasn't been a full-on day they would have wanted it to, at least it seems like they'll be finishing off in style, maybe even able to bring a double-digit game in as we head into 6 teams left alive. And once again, Brute placement points, that's something. And if
Hanger finish.
If we were in no man's land before, this is even more so there.
Yeah, now this really forces everyone except for Entropic and Domination into a rough spot.
Yes.
Like I said, that space just isn't easily playable. You're committing to being behind a tree or blowing your own vehicle up and prone and just hoping somebody doesn't get an off angle on it.
Oh, there's the Molotov. The one Molotov he had to throw, and no.
Anticlimactic to say the least.
And he goes down. Oh! Here comes the vehicle. No, the crash comes in. No, one falls into the last and tries to do something. No. Does not work. They just feed the kills over to Entropy, who arguably need them more at this point than Blaze do. So fair enough. But even for Entropy here, yes, you get the kills. And
it becomes really difficult to play over on this side.
Two vehicles.
No. He's gonna blow.
No. I mean, he's almost inside the circle. No, Honky from the other side finds the knock, but Suns is there to steal it. Now Nixie falls as well, and they don't need to hold out Diamond. The guys in Entropy, because they've been Entropic just doing all the damage for them.
Yeah, and this is it. This is the wrong rock to pull up. Anybody watching this isn't the rock we were talking about. And actually, Nick's gonna get flushed by falling, and actually, there you go, the nade will come out and confirm BenQ5 as well. So Entropy picking up both of the remaining kill points onto Diamonds, and they will go out in 5th place. Decent finish to the day for them. Press onto this. BTM down to about half HP, stands up on the bike to try and get an extra little bit of height. Oh
no, Trico! Double headshot comes in, and all of a sudden, that level 3 helmet wasn't that good after all.
It should be a safe res here from Reggie, but Entropy don't really have an opportunity. The team up on the high ground, which is obviously Domination. What's Ogtod? Ogtod is their logo. Is that? I don't understand that, but anyway, Reggie gonna fall to the M4 headshot there, and actually Hellscream gonna get a knock up onto the hangar, which is Domination here. Double trying to get some damage over there as well. Entropic looking really active in this late game, Toby.
Yeah, they are, but they're also paying the price. That's the second time they get a player knocked and have to commit a lot of utility to even try to get Reggie back on his feet. That's 5 smokes I see bloom right now, and Trico and BTM are hitting shots again. Ooh. They're overextending, maybe moving out a bit too fast. They were feeling it. It was feeling good too, but all of a sudden, when the bullets start flying towards you in return,
all these nades.
Yeah, but it's going to be good. Hellscream is going to be able to find the first one, and I think if you Krasuga and Horseman, you got to back off and play it safe. Horseman falls, and Krasuga, I don't think it's going to get up from this position anytime soon.
The pigeons have evolved. Now they look like eagles. They are sweeping the side of this hill now, and this is a really difficult push to make. Getting the 2 opening knocks here. Krasuga, nothing can do there. Zorf going to find the final kill. Domination will fall in 4th place. Down to our final 3 teams now, and there's casualties on all sides. Reggie is still down, hasn't been rezzed yet. Entropic just trying to reset from this, but the Nuclear Penguins do keep 4 up, and that is a fantastic position to be in this circle.
Yeah, that's an MK14 on Bogart as well. That's going to come in real damn handy in this situation. Reggie is going to get back up on his feet as well. Really, really useful for him to get up. But Trico again is there to penalize them. So many knocks coming in from him so far between the battle between these 2 teams.
Yeah, and actually you see Entropic trading that one back out of the flush. We'll go on to Sunny, but now Reggie's going to fall again. That's his 3rd knock, I think. Going to get instantly flushed out here. Entropic up to 10 kills, but down to 2 players now. Probably not going to be able to get the reds onto Hawkeye.
And look at Nuclear Penguins just going, oh, well, I guess we'll just win the game then if you guys want to fight like that. That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
There's some mini 14 shots coming out. Trying to peek around on the rock. I think that's BTM of Entropy. Yeah, some spam coming out from Zorf, showing off his recoil control. Really, really impressive stuff there.
See, Hellscream has a rotation to make, potentially. He's the only one who's not inside the circle, and that's by somewhere on the side of 30 centimeters. So he's almost there, but no one else is. And you think, look at, he's pushing around, trying to get kills, and it's working out. Sort is down there as well. They're really starting to rack up points now. And Trico, the sneaky snake, might just be able to guarantee himself a second place, but I don't think he's even on the bike. That's going to reveal his position to the bait. Works out perfectly. And Nuclear Penguins, what is it with 12 kill wins today? I don't know, but it seems like one more might be coming up.
This could be it. Yeah, they're breaking Blaze's curse now by finishing after Blaze went out and didn't convert into 12 kills. Okay, Hawkeye now gonna get up and look onto Zorf. These nades going towards him. That one's probably gonna convert. There you go. That's gonna be the final blow to him. 12 kill win for the Nuclear Penguins.